Hello traders, welcome to another exciting video from RLTR. So today we are going to talk about what is happening in the stock market. Let us quickly understand and realize a few things, guys. So in a very fast and furious bull market, a 10% correction is absolutely okay. Now, let's quickly go ahead and see where Nifty can go. What are the targets that we are looking for? Where Bank Nifty can go? What are the targets we are looking for? If you're an investor, what should be your plan? And if you're an intraday trader, what should be your strategy? So this video is going to cover all these parts, and you're going to have an information about how you need to plan for the days ahead and what needs to be taken care of. Now, to start with, first, let us go ahead and see, has the market corrected 10% from the top? Now, if you go ahead and just go to a one-day time frame. Now, with all this has happened at this moment, the only way that you can understand is just connect the top to the bottom over here. And I would say that there is still 1% that is left in Nifty to correct. So there is a high possibility that Nifty can have a bouncing spree from the level of somewhere around 16,750. So why is that happening? Now, if you quickly look at SGX Nifty at this particular moment, SGX Nifty is already showing that it is somewhere around 100% down. So let me just go back and show it to you. 100 points down, my apologies. So it's 161 points down from the point where this has been happening. So if I go ahead and reduce this down towards the low, so that's the exact few points that we are waiting for. So on Monday, if it is gapping down, there is a high possibility of it at least taking a breather for a day or two. So if you're an investor, remember, investing is something like you building a house for your own, right? So that you can stay there. You cannot keep changing your ancestral house every time. So be loyal to whatever is happening. It's not that I'm not telling you not to sell off. So we are not SEBI registered, but our technical way of putting this across to you is that if there is a panic, there is always also a solution to this. So during the correction phase, look at the opportunities, because guys, I believe in India. India is a resilient economy. We all are the best. In terms of the emerging markets, we are going to rule this particular place for a very long time after we are right at the top. So that is going to happen. So, I have faith in the future of Indian economy. I have faith in the present too. So do not panic. Even if there is a situation, there will always be an opportunity to buy. So don't be those guys who were watching Nifty at 10,000 and were waiting for it to come to 7,000 so that they can average. And then they eventually had to buy over here at the top at 18,000. Okay. So that's one thing that you need to keep in mind. If you are an investor, I want you to calm down and be composed and understand that this market will take some time. It's okay. You're not here for a short term, right? But for an intraday trader, this is the target that you will see over here. Without any doubts, this would be the way forward. So now in terms of Bank Nifty, how much has Bank Nifty covered? Now, when you take Bank Nifty right from the top to the bottom, Bank Nifty has almost reached its bear phase. So this particular 4% candle that it made confirmed that it has now reached the bear phase. So where is the maximum target that you can see? Now you can keep on looking at 1,000 points as the targets and trade with small quantity and have the ability to hold the quantity. It should not be a point that you're holding. Even if you're an intraday trader, you're holding a position and you see it going against your direction and you're squaring it off. That's where the charisability of your trading comes into picture. So if you have a direction, hold it. I have seen a lot of people who are holding 36,800 put for the Tuesday's expiry. Now, unfortunately, they were not able to do anything about that. If they would have kept the same puts for the next weekly expiry, today they would have had 4x of their capital for whatever that they would have deployed. So understand that. So have a bit a bit longer view for your trades than having a shorter one. You're not going to be decided. Wealth is not created in a day. You can become rich in a day, but to become wealthy, you will have to become consistent in making those profits over a period of time. 1 or 2 months of corrections are not going to impact you as an individual. So over here, in terms of Bank Nifty, there is one way to understand how to pick out these levels as well. So what you just need to do is, you need to take your fib, connect it from bottom towards the top. So if you are feeling that this is a bear market, then expect 1600. Simple. So how are you going to classify this? Divide these into 4 parts. So draw another fib over here at this point. So always keep looking at these numbers. So numbers like 16,765, 16,600, 16,483, 16,366, 1622, and then 16,000. So that's how you are going to slowly walk the steps of it going down. If it has to reverse from any point, you know from where it is going to reverse as well. So that will give you an ability to understand, analyze, and go with the market. Now, this is something for Nifty. And let's look at Bank Nifty. For Bank Nifty, the same fib will be aligned over here. So Bank Nifty is telling it is going to go to 32. But you have to be a smart guy. You need to draw a fib on this particular area to find out another specific levels that it is going to operate on. So let me just take that. Over here, if this is your fib, understand that for you as an intraday trader, 35,200 can be a target, 34,600 can be a target, 34,100 can be a target, and always anticipate whenever you have your levels being breached, look for a bullish candle, and if the bullish candle gets a confirmation, exit. Simple. So at this moment, I would also want to tell you that there are going to be a couple of stocks which are going to play an important role, and those stocks are going to be for you from the pharma sector. So the pharma sector is always a very good place to buy during such pandemic or any of that sort of a situation. So what has happened always in pharma sector is, if you go back and look at the second corona wave, and I just hope and pray it is not that. So even if that happens over here, pharma went exactly towards the top for the next 2 months. And how much did the pharma go? The pharma went over here to a point. Let me just measure it for you. It went from a bottom to a 25% on the upside. So can that be a possibility over here? That pharma can reach another 25 or 22% on the upside? Can this come to 16,000? Maybe, maybe not. But there are a few stocks that I would always keep in mind. The ones that I will keep in mind are Alchem Laboratories. Now, Alchem Laboratories has been falling for over a period of time. It has always been doing this. So in my watch list, I have considered this as a bottom and this as a breakout that it has potentially taken out. So what I'm going to do right now is that I'm going to go ahead, draw a fib from bottom. Now, because this is an upside, what you need to do is you need to just go ahead, take it towards the top. From the top to bottom, I have now marked it. So if Alchem goes ahead, keeps on moving, the same strategic application of the levels that we have applied, the same thing will follow over here. Please try to become independent on these levels because this is easier to pick. Do not fall a prey for tipsters telling sell this over here, buy this over here, because that's not going to work. Until and unless you're live trading, you're understanding this, you won't realize that what is going to happen. And yes, we run a live trading forum, and there are a lot of participants over there who come to earn and learn as well. Learning is the primary factor that they come in over there. Earning is the secondary thing. So if you are interested in something like that, you can join us by visiting our website or the new salary trading that we are going to start from the 1st of December. So let's come back to the other stock that I have over here in picture. That would be this one. My God, this guy is, I have seen this particular stock for a very long time. And this had been a very good support of somewhere around, 900 was the point that I was waiting for a breakout. So this has now already shown us that there is a high potential and a probability that this could continue. So Cipla and Alchem Laboratories are going to be my go-to stocks on which I'm going to have a bit of a bullish view for the next couple of weeks, to be honest with you. So yes, let's see how it is going to pan out. So you can actually do your sectorial rotations as well. If you think banks are cheaper, then go ahead and start buying them. If you feel you want to buy something which is trending during this time, then buy them. So remember, guys, always have a technical reasoning to whatever you do. Do not judge me as well to whatever I say until and unless you draw your fib by yourself and do it by yourself. That should be the way how you learn, and that should be the way how you earn, because that will make you independent. No other thing or no other course will make you independent until and unless you decide to make yourself financially independent. So that's what it is from my side. Thank you so much for watching this video. I wish you have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you on the next video on Monday. And before I conclude, I would like to tell you that we will not be having any pre-market, post-market reports going forward from Monday onwards. We will always be having pre-market reports, which are going to be live and be broadcasted on YouTube, so that you can prepare for your levels a bit early than everybody else, so that those levels stay with you, and when you're working towards them, you can make a lot of money. And of course, on an alternate days, we will have such learning videos that I've posted to you right now for you to understand, analyze, learn the market, and see what is happening. The only one word I would want to tell you is India is a resilient economy. It's an emerging superpower. I have a high regard to the future that we have. We are going to break all the barriers that are there in front of us. Believe in your economy and stay put. And whatever you see as a value, put it there and believe in it. So thank you so much for your time. I wish you once again a wonderful weekend. Take care. Goodbye. Jai Hind.